All right, what up, Chase? What's going on, man?
I'm doing great, man. Uh, every day's a dream. You
Yeah,
know, every day's a
yeah,
dream. I'm blessed, and enjoying life. Enjoying life.
absolutely. Got a good vibe with you, good smile and everything, man. Something is making you smile. What's up, man? What's making you smile?
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot, but
Okay.
specifically, my wife Anna. She's brought great joy to my life, and today is a special day for her. It's her birthday.
Wow. All right. So, how old is Anna? I always wonder, man. How old is Anna? Man.
Well, how old does she look? How old does she look?
Right.
I mean, Anna
That's all that
has
matters.
great skin. Um, I'm definitely proud to say she's my wife. Um, Everybody who meets her for the first time always gives her compliments. I don't always tell her that because I don't want her head to blow up too much, but she's always getting compliments on how beautiful she is. So I'm not going to give away her secret. I'm not going to give away her secret, but I'll just say she's a young, beautiful woman,
Fair
and
enough.
I'll leave it at that.
Fair enough. And y'all are a good-looking couple, man.
I appreciate it.
Y'all are a
Appreciate it.
good-looking couple, man.
Thanks.
All right. So since we got you, I just wanted to know. We've been hanging out for like a year now with y'all, and it's been wonderful. Always good times, always good laughs.
Likewise.
So, y'all as a couple, like, where did y'all first meet? I don't know that about y'all. Where did y'all first meet?
Where did we first meet? Well, we first met at work. We used to work together,
Okay.
and the first time I saw Anna, I got this feeling of she's the one. You know, believe it or not. I don't. You know, you hear the cliche "love at first sight." Um, I don't know if it was necessarily love at first sight, but it was some energy about her. Some energy about her that led me to believe that I have to get to know this girl. I mean, she introduced herself to me very bold, and she let me know it was great to meet you, and I let her know the feeling was mutual. And we hit it off as friends.
Okay. Anna does have a good spirit.
She does.
She has a good spirit, man. So I
She
can.
does.
That's good, yo. So what about specifically? Like, what about her was the first thing that brought you close to her?
Anna, she has a great sense of humor. She gets on me that I don't laugh at her jokes all the time, but Anna's a very sweet woman. She has a great sense of humor. She's always, joking, very optimistic, very positive, and very outgoing, and she's full of life. And sometimes I can be the opposite of that. And you hear of, opposites attract. She was just a fun-loving girl, and I was drawn to it. She took me out of my shell, and she always was, trying to hang out and have fun and enjoy life, and I needed that. I needed that, and she definitely provided that for me.
Nice, nice. So during or immediately after the first date, did you feel like, obviously it was a first date, did you feel that instant connection or?
Wow, that's a great question. Well, the first date, wow, it could have been a little bit more romantic, but the fact of the matter is, we created a bond on the first date because we had to help one of her family members, her brother actually. His had some car problems, and we had to cut our date short, unfortunately, and go help him out. So we went, we helped him out. We gave him a ride, but again, right there, it created a good bond. between us, you know, and it was kind of start to, you know, I got your back, you know, and I got your back. So that was definitely something that that brought us closer together.
Ride or die. Ride or die.
Right.
That's good, man. That's really good. So, not to go too much into detail, but about the first time y'all kissed, was it like an instant connection, sparks flying, and
It was for me.
okay.
Let me tell you, Anna, you know, she's so beautiful, and a part of me was just so grateful that, you know, we were dating. You know, I was thinking about Anna all the time, and we were spending a lot of time together. We were hanging out every day. Matter of fact, since we started dating, we haven't been separated. You know, we've been seeing each other every day. And again, leading up to the first kiss, you know, I was just waiting for that moment. I was being patient. You know, I was trying to be a gentleman. And when it finally happened, yes, sparks were flying. You know, I was so happy, you know, that she gave me a chance, and you know that we were becoming closer, and you know, I was falling in love.
Nice. Wow. All right, so that just leads to the next question, Chase. Do you remember the first time you ever thought to yourself? I remember, you know, when I said I love my wife, like, you know, I love her. What did you have that moment, like that moment where it's something just said I love her and I can't be without her?
Definitely. Again, I mean, she was just going through my mind non-stop. I was just thinking about Anna all the time. She was just bringing so much joy to my life, and yeah, I was like, I think I love her. And I remember, you know, we were together. It was nighttime. We were looking at the stars through the sunroof of my car, and you know, we both had big smiles on our face. I think we just came from a date, and you know, I was dropping her off at her house, and you know, I was just sitting there thinking, like, you know, I don't want this night to end. And I told her I loved her, and you know, she told me she loved me too, and that just meant the world to me. And you know, we've been growing ever since.
That's a wonderful thing, man. That's a wonderful thing. Once you finally tell her and she gives it back,
yeah,
it's not a feeling like that in the world. Yeah, it's not a feeling like that in the world. All right, well, what's the number one thing that you love about her the most?
The number one thing, oh, she's just so positive. She's so motivational, so inspirational. She's so smart. I know you asked me for the number one thing. It's hard to narrow that down. But if I was to choose the number one thing, I would say she has my back. She's so supportive, and that's a great characteristic to have, especially in your wife, to know that no matter what, you know, I love you, I have your back, and I'm with you to the end.
Absolutely. All right, well, I know you had mentioned, going back to earlier, you had mentioned that when you saw her, you knew she was the one. You knew that. So, how did you propose?
Oh, great question. Well, we were out. We were looking for rings. You know, it came to the point where we both realized that we wanted to spend the rest of our life together. So we're looking for rings, and you know, that was great. That was great for me, because I got to see the smile on her face as she was looking at the rings, and you know, she was giving me hints to which one she liked the most, And of course, I had to play as if, well, I don't really know about that one, maybe this one over there, but I was setting it up the whole time, knowing that I wanted to get her exactly the ring that she wanted. So, we left. I went back to the store, and I remembered, I have to get this ring for her because I know it's going to make her so happy. And I remember, being at the house waiting for her to come home, and her family, her mother, her brother was there, and she came home, and I had put the ring in a glass, and I asked her, because she passed me the glass, and she grabbed the glass, and she looked down, and she saw the ring, and she looked up at me, and I looked back at her in her eyes, and I said, Anna, will you marry me? I got down on one knee and I asked her, I said, would you marry me? And she said yes, and we embraced, and I think it was probably the best decision I ever made.
Wow, man. Wow. And them rings, they are important.
Yeah.
Them rings are important. So, tell me this, were you nervous?
I was nervous. I know that, marriage can be challenging, and of course we've talked about marriage and we're preparing to get married, but of course, yeah, I still had some jitters. But I was confident. I was confident that, she would be my wife, and fortunately for me, she said yes.
Right. Okay. All right. So, lastly, let me see, Mr. Fields. I think we covered just about everything. Is there anything else that you would like to say to your wife? Like anything that you want to, let her know?
Anna, you're so beautiful and smart, and I just wanted to take this time to surprise you with this video, because it's from the bottom of my heart, and I wanted to let you know that you mean so much to me. You are a great mother. I remember when Miranda was born, how it just seemed like motherhood came natural to you, and it's because you're a great nurturer. And I just love the way that you've put your heart and soul into this marriage. You've been nurturing this marriage, and I just want to let you know I'm here with you to the end, and I look forward to the future. And I'm so proud of all the accomplishments that you've been making. And again, you're so special to me, and I love you so much. Happy birthday.